podcast, official site fashion, where we spot fashion, financial literacy, and mindset. And you know who I'm with again.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Zion tapping in with another episode of Official Site Fashion, man. And today we bring to you another creative and entrepreneur, man. We got somebody special, somebody most of y'all should know if you listening. He buzzing around the city. We got DJ JB, official DJ JB. Get that right, bro. I got that right. His name is Jonathan Brown, man. Let me correct myself, from Brooklyn, New York. And then we also got his partner, Joshua Woods, aka Jex, from Guilford, South Carolina, man. JB, man, he's the hottest DJ in the city, man. Him and Jex are the hottest parties around college campus, man. So how y'all boys doing today?
I'm doing good, man. It's blessed to be on this platform. I like what you guys doing.
Most definitely,
Appreciate
bro. Thank you for being here, bro. Like,
real.
you somebody, you doing something, man. So
Appreciate you guys.
Bro, I'm really appreciate you being open to do this podcast, bro. Can you get that, bro? And then Jex, bro, somebody, how you meet JB?
So one time we was at a party. It's crazy. I went to like my second college party, bro, and somebody lost their phone, and JB was like, "Man, hey, where my dog phone at? Where my dog phone at? Ain't nobody leave it till my dog get his phone."
One of those. You said it nice way. I like it. You said it nice way.
So then I threw a party, and JB hit me up. The party was a success. So JB hit me up and he was like, what you think about starting hosting parties with me? So I'm like, sheesh, you know what I'm saying? It's a big opportunity, so let's do it. So ever since then, we just clicked.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. So DJ JB, bro, how did you get your start in DJing? Like, when did it first come across your head that this is something I might want to do? Like, who inspired you, or what was it? Like, when did it first come into your head that, man, I'm gonna do DJing?
And to tell you the truth, I never thought about being a DJ.
For real?
Yeah.
So what was your head at? If I talk to the younger JB and I ask him what he want to be, what he gonna tell me?
I wanted to play ball, be like a basketball coach, go to school. Like I played sports my whole life. In elementary, I was a drummer, like making beats. Okay. But once I got to middle school, I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, in Bush Street. It's kind of like poverty. So when you are playing music, playing instruments, all my life you're competing with someone in New York City. So it's like most of my peers wasn't playing instruments; they was playing sports. So I wanted to be the best baller in the hood, or the best shooter. But when I got a little older, high school and everything, I started realizing, okay, I'm not that good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think a lot of us had that.
Yeah, I'm not that good. You know what I mean? Like the ranks and everything.
Yeah.
So, long story short, I transferred to school. I went to college down here at South Carolina called Allen University. Beautiful girl named Sydney, you know, playing basketball. She played ball for school. I'm off campus now. It's like, hey, JB, can I do a party at your house? I'm looking at her like, yeah, you can do a party at my house. Celebrate your birthday. She's like, bet. She's like, you know anyone with speakers? I'm like, looking at her, I'm like, shoot, my brother got speakers. Yeah. I mean, I ain't even asked my brother, can I borrow his speakers? This is my brother got speakers. Next thing you know, I'm like, yo, bet. Hit my brother up. And you'll borrow your speakers. He's like, nah, I ain't giving you my speakers. You don't know how to take it. You ain't no DJ. You don't know what to do with this expensive equipment. What you gonna do? I'm like, bro, please. The next thing you know, he just gave it to me. My homegirl had a computer. I was like, yo, I don't got a computer. Can I use your computer? Like, you know what I mean? Just to play music off. Yeah. She's like, yeah. Took a computer. I go to Walmart, get an aux cord. Now the whole time, this girl don't know. I'm going. This day is like the longest day of my life. Yeah. So she's like, oh, I got a DJ. He's gonna send me a mix. I'm like, bet. I'm just trying to make her happy, make her day. Right. Next thing you know, guess what the DJ does? What you do? He doesn't send a mix. Damn. So I'm glad I got that computer. I connect to the speakers. I make 2 pages of YouTube, right? I'm playing one song on one YouTube page, and I'm playing another song on the next YouTube page. Just keeping them, just rotating back and forth. The crowd don't know I'm bringing the volume down or anything. And everybody's like, the next weekend, that Monday, because it was Friday night, our party was. Yeah. They was like, yo, DJ JB. I'm looking at them like, for real?
Bro, that's crazy.
Like, y'all have no idea. Like, it was hard. I was sweating, and it was hot too. It was like one of the first parties of the school year, like Labor Day weekend. And you know what's crazy? This year makes my 30th anniversary as a DJ.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro.
And it happened so fast.
Happened so fast. Just been consistent. Wow. It started in house parties. It started in me getting one opportunity doing the NAACP, National Black Association event. They all came down here from around one region. Okay. And then started getting into party promoters. Started hitting me up because I started doing house parties.
Yeah, you bring the buzz.
So if I'm taking, if you're a promoter and you're doing a party over there in that neighborhood, right? You're like, yo, why is all the college kids going to a house party instead of my club? It's because, hey, it's cheaper and JB gonna have it lit. He's in college, so that's what I started doing, just packing these houses out. And the promoters had no choice but to be like, yo, let me reach out to this dude. Let me try to do business with him. At first, I had to bring my my revenue, my name up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They was like, yo, we just can't give you what you want price wise. So I had to stay so consistent that I was determined, like no matter what, like when they reach out to me, they need me.
Right.
They gonna throw me whatever I want. And now I kind of built that name.
Well, it's definitely, bro. You said a lot of significant things within that, bro. I want to go back and reiterate on them. So first thing, like, that stood out to me about your story is, bro,
Yeah.
like, you just jumped into it. Like, I don't got everything figured out, but once I'm in it, shit, you ain't got no choice but to
I've always
figure
been
it
that
out.
kind of person though.
Yeah.
Bro, like, that's risk taking.
It
Yes,
is.
man, I'm about to believe in myself and bet on myself.
Bet on myself. It's crazy. Last year that was one of my slogans.
Bet
Bet on myself. And I got that from Nate. I think Nate Robinson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Bet on yourself.
definitely, bro. Most definitely. So like, I want to emphasize this, bro. Like, you can be scared within what you're doing, right? Cause like we all get out here and be scared to do some shit, but I feel like that's what makes you grow. It's like that little bit of fear you got in your heart, but I'm gonna do it anyways, bro.
Right.
So how you feel about that, bro?
Man, that's crazy because even with the podcasting, because I remember when me and you had came together, man, I had a speech impediment. So when you said podcast, I said, bro, you tripping. Flat out, I said, bro, like you tripping. But when we made our first podcast, like the episode, when we got feedback, oh, okay, we was doing it like just for fun. Then we just got like just consistent. We started having, and the next thing you know, it just became a business, like, right then and there. So man, like I wanted like to ask you, so how did y'all come like together and make like this thing happen, man?
So it's like, so it was an opportunity. Like he texted me one day. He was like, so this what happened. I threw the party.
Mm-hmm.
The next morning I woke up, people was laying on for sleep, drugs.
Like in the movie.
apartment was flooded, bro. Like
Yeah.
we was dipping pots to get the water out the apartment.
Oh,
Crazy.
So that's how crazy it was. And he was live the next day, and he was like, "Yeah, I heard the party was jumping." So I shot him a little text in the DM. He hit me back. He was like, "What you think about hosting parties?" So we got close. Like later on, like all summer, we've been throwing like summer jam events for like local artists in Columbia.
The whole city, not the college students,
like
just
the
the
whole,
city.
just the city, like
Like the youth. Like
for
without
the
us,
youth, like,
without us this summer, I feel like it would have been like no fun.
Yeah,
like street ballers, like who play ball. We did like a basketball tournament for street ballers, like winning prizes and trophies. Like it was just more than like
More than just partying.
just more than partying. Like
Yeah.
we giving people opportunities to meet other people, to give them opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So,
Rap
like,
shows.
Rap
Yeah,
shows,
bro, like
all that.
the music is deep in our culture, bro. That shit brings us together. So like,
Yeah.
by him able to use his talent and then just bring people together, like he had the house party jumping, bro. Like I could meet somebody like you there. I can meet somebody like you there.
Yeah.
And I know somebody that throw parties. Now I know somebody that DJ. Like that shit beautiful, bro.
Facts.
Shoes. I don't got so many dudes, babies. You remember? They don't met women. They don't met women that they would never ever meet
Yeah.
at my events. People coming from Spartanburg, coming from North Carolina throughout the coronavirus, was coming from North Carolina just to come party.
Yeah.
Bro,
JB, I heard about your parties.
What did coronavirus do for y'all?
Ooh.
Check my hustle up.
It got my
Yo,
hustle
it didn't
up.
stop me.
It helped me like do different things to get money. Like
Yeah.
It made you
I
pivot.
cut hair so I could perfect
Okay.
my craft.
Ooh.
In clothing line, I could come up with more designs. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
I had a logo. It was like with the coronavirus, but I called it like a money virus. You know what I'm saying? So it like gave me ideas and stuff like that. So I can't say like it gave my mental a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Expansion to it.
Exactly, and you got a media platform called South Carolina Up Next. So
Yeah.
when I seen it, it kind of like just reminded me of like the verses. So what's that going on? Doing like the
That
pandemic?
started during the pandemic.
That's nice.
Like,
man.
like I told you, I had to think creative. Like
Yeah.
I feel like coronavirus at first put me in a small little box. I was like, oh man, I can't do what I love. I can't DJ.
Yeah.
Then my brother, who was a good resource, he's a producer. He has a whole building. He hits me up like, yo man, let's do like a radio type show, like a podcast. And I was like, how can I get artists to show their talents? And then he was like, okay, just don't make sure it's not more than 5 people in this building. They all got face masks. I was like, bet. Once he told me that, I watched 160 Park one day. I'm like, I bet I'm gonna let them perform. Then I'm gonna let them interview me, and then after that, let them perform, rotate them out, and that way, a lot of artists started growing their fan base in Colombia.
Yeah.
And now I see some of them just doing features with other people. And a lot of them like, yo, JP, whenever I got a show, I'm your DJ. I'm like, bet. I throw them at my parties in front of a crowd. And just that, 7 month or 8 month span of being locked in and just being consistent, a lot of these artists now, they feel like they could be special. They could break through.
Exactly, man. Because in South Carolina, like when it comes to the artists and stuff, man, they don't get as much shine and light. Because it's hard, like to make it out in like just in South in like the music genre, bro. So that's very lit on like just what you're doing for real.
Yeah.
Like very.
I feel like it's hard in South Carolina to make it out as an artist, but I just feel like we need to keep doing what we're doing now.
Yeah, that's just what I was
We need more creatives.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Bro. So, like, do you feel like your willingness to give, your willingness to break bread with people has helped your career, help you succeed more?
So crazy because an hour ago I was just having a conversation with my friends about that. I feel like it's gonna come back to me success, but I feel like sometimes I get stepped on, if that makes sense.
Yeah, people take advantage of
Yeah, you give people opportunities sometimes, and it's like, you know what I mean? They might break through, but it feels good at the same time. You know why? You're seeing something that you help ground break someone or break someone on a level that the opportunity they never got, and now they're getting more doors open. So it kind of makes me feel like, JB, you gotta keep going. You're helping people get through. Eventually, what you're doing is gonna be a longer path of success. I'm not looking for any easy way out. I could have went to Atlanta. I could have went to Cali. Could have went to New York. And be like, yo, sure, I already know what I want to do. Let me go to one of these big states, work with another dope artist, or bump into them, because I know I got the talent.
Yeah, you do.
But I want to stay in South Carolina and build something. I want a legacy out here.
Because ain't nothing like that out here. I can't think of no DJ that's solidified.
Yeah, it's DJs that solidified, but not with the youth like how I am.
That's what I say, like, that we grew up with.
Yeah.
Or when you say DJing within our age range, you think JB.
Yeah.
Facts. The hardest DJ in the city.
Not the hardest DJ.
Man, I can tell, bro. JB is a confident dude, bro. He believes in himself.
Yeah, it's only when I see something though. You gotta have that vision. If I don't see it, I can't believe it. That's how I am with friends. If I feel like if you don't trust in yourself, I can't trust you.
Yeah. And
it's that's why I trusted y'all podcast. Like, ooh, they moving. They got a separate page, pushing it, and they hit me up too. I have to reach out to them. Yeah, I want in.
Oh yeah, man. We had to, man.
So let me ask you this, bro. Coming from Brooklyn, New York, like your music taste, did you have to like adjust to the South a little bit, adjust to what the people want to hear?
Yeah, man.
So you can play some different shit, and people be like, bro, what is that, bro? Turn that shit off.
So New York, Brooklyn, it's more diversity. You got more Caribbean people. You got people, got white people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not the same color of skin as you. So you have to be able to play all type of music. Out here in the South is more like white, blacks. You know what I mean? So you just gotta play it. Yep. One thing about South Carolina is we love old school trap.
Yeah.
Like Gucci's, Boozy, you know what I mean? Waka Flocka.
The shit originated, bro.
Yeah, so it's like you can't lose that in the South. You can't lose that taste. You can't lose the TIs. You gotta be able to mix different music in. Up north is more of the hottest new music out now, the hottest new artists. Out in South Carolina, you kind of catch on a little bit too late, but I love it because as a DJ, as young, I could break new artists. Like Pop Smoke, when Pop Smoke first came out, everybody was like, "Yo, what's that? Welcome to the party." Next thing you know, before he died, everybody was like, "Yo, I like Pop Smoke," and it was so sad because like, dang, South Carolina kind of caught him too late.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I just love the fact that in the South Carolina, you could play old music. You could play the Laffy Taffy in Fresh Eyes. You can play all that type of music in clubs, and people still love it. Up north, people be like, "Yo, that's old. Play that off, DJ." Yeah.
So you'll never go back to New York and do your thing?
I just went to New York this summer and did like a cookout with one of my friends, and it felt good because it was like, this is my hometown. They never seen me DJ in my own city.
They know how big you are down here?
That's a good question. Yeah, they know through social media, but like when I went down there and I was telling my boy, I talked to one of my best friends, my day one who just had a baby. He was like, "Yo, this is crazy. You really a DJ? Like you're official. like not your name, but you're really official." Like, yeah, man, I love this. Like I'm all in. And he's like, "That's crazy." Like, because he never seen that. We never seen that childhood. All my life we always play basketball or fight. You know what I mean? Do Brooklyn things, like do crazy things. And it feels good to find something positive to release that energy. All my life, I've been looking for something positive, and I tried to think it was basketball, but I found music. It feels good to meet people like Jex and meet you guys through this and share my story. Yeah, and now y'all probably meet someone else. Like I met JB, they're like, "Oh, that's crazy, I know him." Connections. Yeah. And that's what all I'm trying to do, just build something that's positive.
All right, bro. Yeah, so Brooklyn, bro, let's talk more about home. So like how do your family feel about you pursuing your career and like being in college at the same time? Do they think like you should do the DJ thing because it's already jumping, or you need to get a degree and get a 9 to 5? Like how they feel about that?
So I'm gonna tell you something that people don't really know. My family didn't believe in me at first, and it's just real. They was like, "You can't DJ." Like You know what I mean? But I'm looking at it like, nah, I'm gonna be the best DJ out here. And that took, like I told you, the situation with the female, it took me about a good 2 months to start realizing, like, yo, did I really want to DJ? I had to buy the equipment and everything. I had to work Wendy's job.
You had to invest in yourself.
Bro, I had to work Wendy's job.
Wendy's
Bro,
job.
I've never worked fast food, ever. You know what I mean?
I just worked at an automobile
Yeah.
for the last like 8 months. That's how we got here.
Yeah. But I had to put my head down. I had to do it with attitudes. People come into work angry.
That's fast food. That's fast food.
Yeah, I'm like, yo,
That's
this is
fast food.
crazy. While I'm working, I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, all I'm gonna do is save like $1,200, and I'm gonna get these DJ board, and I'm gonna get my own laptop.
Yeah.
But just dealing with that for 3 months was crazy. So when I told my family, hey, I'm working this job, they're looking at me like, dang, like, you really want this?
Yeah.
It's so crazy. No, Allen University's first homecoming, my brother and my other brother came. They're older than me. I'm the baby out of all of them. They came to the homecoming and I had Allen block party jumping, going crazy.
Yeah.
They was like, yo, my brother puts on Facebook, my brother had this DJ party rocking. I'm looking at him like, you motherfucker, you didn't believe in me.
Yeah.
You didn't believe in me.
And that's how I be, man.
And it felt good when he told my mom, yo, Jonathan had the crowd going crazy. They don't realize, though, that one conversation, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's ball game now. I'm ready. Now I'm trying to be the best in the city.
And so how was your marketing scheme work? Like, you know, like just running out buildings and stuff, you know, because every DJ do it differently. So how do you two do it?
So I'm going to tell you the truth. The reason why I throw a lot of my own events is because when you go to these clubs and these bars, they don't want to pay you that much.
They don't.
You know what I mean? So I thought to myself, hey, I'm building a fan base. Not a fan base, but like a family of people who really support me. Because I don't really look at people as fans, I look at them as family. Because I see the same people every week and party together. Next thing you know, I'm like, yo, shoe, I ain't going to bust their heads at these clubs off rip for $20, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're not really listening to the music that they want to listen to. I'm going to be like, okay, $5 at first. $10, that's what I always put on my parties. You always see the flyers. Earlier arrival suggested. So if you want to come at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock,
You paying 25.
you must don't support me. I must ain't be your friend because I told you, you're not reading.
Yeah.
So I don't want to get a phone call at 12 o'clock. Yo, JB, I'm at the door. Can't do nothing. Unless you tell me ahead of time you had to work, and I know that for sure.
Yeah.
But hey, get there early.
Man, that's smart. That's smart.
That
Yeah.
line,
That line.
We gonna
that
get you.
line.
Oh yeah.
The one we just had, like the line was to the road.
Bro, I remember freshman year, bro. Me and my boy Hassan used to be going to parties. I remember walking out Jenkins. He'd be like, "Where you friends? Where you friends?" Yeah. But we used to get in the line, bro. We be in the line. That shit already know when we get there.
Telling you.
We get to the door, man. It's like $20, bro. This shit's supposed to be $5.
Well, you getting dressed and everything.
Oh God,
Yeah.
I was still in the line like 45 minutes, bro.
People are not. Our parties done helped a lot of other parties lately. It's to the point now, other parties are like, yo, we're going to do a party same day as them. Why? Because they know everybody can't get into our building.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bring the city up.
I mean, so what's the max out that you had, like 300, 400?
Maxed out was Aces Club this
Aces
past
was like-
man, if I show you guys this video,
Boy,
you're gonna
like
go crazy.
That
Oh yeah.
what?
We can share that.
Yeah, like
About at least five or four. At least
400?
4. I'm like, people was coming like.
I would say at least 600 people in there.
4, 6. It might be more than that.
Damn.
I was all over the place. Like VIP was just for us, but next thing you know, VIP was for everybody.
Actually, right here. I don't know if you can put that on your on the. Yeah, see that? You see that in the video? You're gonna see it.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, so.
We can't insert it. We
Yeah, it was-
we ain't gotta do all that. But we
Yeah,
can.
we
gonna put that up.
Yeah, it was a light show. I'll send it to you on
It was a
Instagram.
light show.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like, so.
So let me ask y'all, how does that feel when y'all throw events and people like actually come and it's grown
Like
to the large scale?
sometimes, like
And like the risk that come with it. We just don't want to put it out there so it sounds good. Like what's the good and bad with it?
like my thing is during the week, college students we go through a lot.
Okay.
So I feel like sometimes a party for them, it can maybe be a reward for them for just stressing out that whole week doing work.
Mm-hmm.
So like it takes their mind off a lot of things. Like, bro was just sad a couple days ago about some grade or something. Then I see him at the party, he lit. You know what I'm saying? He good. So like, I feel like that's my main thing. Like people coming to have a good time, actually taking their mind off something that had them down for a couple days, and just getting back to themselves.
And I don't want to just say college students, because we got a lot of, you know what I mean, locals, people that come from other cities,
Grown folks.
just people in general. Like it's so crazy. I like that you said that, people going through things. I put on Instagram the other day on work hard, party hard. Because throughout the week, you grinding.
Facts.
You know what I mean? On the weekend, it's like, okay, I'm going to have fun. Usually people like, I'm going to get that drink on that weekend, I'm going to meet with this girl, you know what I mean? I want people to work hard and have a good time. And like you said, the negatives behind this, bro, is making sure everyone is safe.
Right. Yeah, it is.
That's something that I'm big on. Like sometimes I have to look at venues and be like, I don't like the way the parking is set up, so I can't take that venue. I want everybody to be able to see the building and walk into the building. I don't like venues where you can't see your car if you go outside.
Yeah.
Because you could go around the corner, oh boy, that's thinking negative. You're like, oh, let me go get something from that dude real quick. Nobody see this. He around the corner. I like open parking so everybody can see that. So everybody's safety, you gotta look at small things like that. Inside the club, you gotta make sure people are getting patted down.
Yeah.
People get drunk, get high, get a little negative minds. Cause everybody ain't positive. Everybody don't want to have a good time.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Do something crazy. We done had a couple of instances we had to learn from that could have just knocked me out the picture. I could have just like, yo, I give up.
Yeah.
But I said, nah, I'm gonna keep doing this. And it feels good to keep doing it because people are actually still coming out.
Yeah, bro.
And you talk about working hard. So
Yeah.
how would you describe your work ethic as a DJ?
Just the hardest part, man, is trying to stay up to date with the hottest new music.
Yeah.
And not trying to like the music that I like. Because people don't know, I love R&B. I can listen to R&B all day.
Yeah.
But to make my audience, I have a young crowd, we gotta play that hip hop.
You do.
We gotta play that pop, we gotta play the new dancehall reggae.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, bro. How would you describe your work ethic?
I guess like the promotion part.
Okay.
Like getting people, you know what I'm saying? I'm a very social person, so like I can just see you walking like, hey, what you doing this weekend? You know what I'm saying? Hey, party tonight, come through, we gonna have a good time. It's like getting that crowd to come and then you getting your crowd to tell other people.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's
Word
like
out.
you just can't stay in your section. You gotta branch off. Like go to USC. A couple weeks ago, I went to USC, airdrop a flyer to a bunch of people. Like you just gotta just branch off with it,
That's
like
smart.
promotion thing,
It
man.
is, man, cause like just promotion has been kind of hard, like just for us, but us like just reading books and stuff. Like Z really done stepped up his game, actually like networking, like cause he read this book called what? Like
How to win friends and influence.
Yeah,
people,
man.
How to like interact with people and,
Exactly.
and mold good relationships like the one we done molded. So it's a working relationship and it's genuine. So like I'm gonna respect you, you gonna respect me, and we can grow our brands together.
Yeah.
Cause that's the whole goal of doing shit like this.
Networking, bro.
Networking is key.
Networking.
I always tell
And
people like
social media is heavy.
fact, like
Yes.
I always tell people like it's not what you know, it's who you know sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I mean, cause like just in like the beginning, cause it was hard for us to get like just people on the podcast, but once he tapped into that book,
Yeah.
bro, we had interviews back to back
We booked
every
up,
month, bro. And then I said, bro, I need to get that book, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, like, this man writing emails like a professional dude. He
Yeah,
said,
my man asked me for the caption. He was like, bro, send me that caption.
Yeah, but yeah, I like that
man.
caption.
Oh yeah, man. So it's like, but like we really had to tap in. So for you to be DJs in 3 years, and your work ethic is none like just consistent, man. Like,
It's marketing too, though.
It's
I
marketing.
market myself like I don't have my shirt now, but I used to have a T-shirt.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Ladies love looking at, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
T-shirts, like your brand, like y'all have your jackets for your brand.
Yeah.
You just gotta market yourself. Like the thing about y'all is y'all getting the people now. Now you gotta get people to watch y'all,
yeah.
and that's how I think. What's gonna make people watch me and want me consistently?
Have people like you. Know,
Yeah. So my energy in parties gotta be like a rock star status.
You do.
People, I never told. I don't want no DJ stealing my
Yeah.
sauce. But every time I play a song, right, I want people to feel like it's a concert.
Mm.
I don't want you to feel like you're in the car just listening to Lil Baby. I want you to feel like Lil Baby's actually in front of you.
Yeah.
So you might hear like little funny things like, oh snap the lyrics, like I'm the backup artist. Like they cut the music off and everybody singing the lyrics by itself. And then turn back up. Oh, let's go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I want people to feel good.
Y'all boys got a party this weekend?
Friday and Saturday we got a Caribbean party. Friday and Saturday we got a after pool party. Pool party gonna be crazy.
We gonna have to come fuck with y'all.
Yo, that
yeah.
pool party gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy.
Crazy.
Do you need like tickets or something to get in? Or
You need tickets, right, to get in, but don't worry about even getting in, bro. Around the area, the basketball court's gonna be crazy. Everybody can't get into the pool.
Yeah.
Fact, the
It's
basketball
only 300
court's right
people.
next to it. First. 300 people registered. That's just the 300 that registered for the link.
Yeah.
That's not including the people that just gonna come.
Trying to go?
Oh yeah, bro.
It starts at 6 and ends at 9, but I've been telling people get out there at 5.
Please.
But nah.
Parking.
You know how us black folks is, cause we gonna come in that nigga time.
Then you know how black people is when there's a lot of people. Sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dumb things happen. Everybody got shut down because everybody want to smoke, want to drink, and just be dirty. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or fight, which I hate.
Yeah. Always.
Most definitely, bro. So
Yeah.
you say you been doing this 3 years, bro. Like you already said you had to work a job to get like your equipment. Or what other sacrifices have you two both had to make within y'all journey even when y'all came together, like what type of sacrifices? It was like time, man, I ain't getting no sleep, bro. My mental health ain't all the way right because I got all these different things I got to deal with. It's like, what's some of the things y'all go through? Like, I want to be real with the people that's listening.
Mine's ego.
Ego.
Sometimes I don't know how powerful my name can be sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to be able to meet people and make them feel like we're superior. Like meeting you guys. I don't want you to be like, oh, DJ JB. Like when people, like, you know, my boy, he joke around, it's like, yo, you're one of the best DJs.
Yeah.
I don't want to ever feel like that. I want to feel like, yo, you my homie. I call him sometimes like, yo, bro, let's go get some food.
Yeah.
I want it to be like that. You got something going on, let's talk.
Right.
Bro, I done been in relationships with women sometimes that I be like, yo, whoa, this is too toxic for me.
Yeah.
Yo, you're gonna knock me off my path. That's a sacrifice I had to make. Having the right energy around me. Sometimes having friends around me sometimes that are in this game for the wrong reasons. I'm not in this game to just be out here just to get all the girls or just to look good. I'm out here to keep going. I want to go to, like, I'm 50. I want my crowd to grow with me. When I'm 50 years old, like, yeah, I throw the ball parties. I mean, all white, all black. We bring in special artists to come out here and perform.
Yeah.
Concerts. I ain't just looking at just college parties or regular local parties.
Right.
I want to be able to have my own, like we were talking about before the show, have my own creative building, arts. We can do events every weekend.
I feel like we lack that in this area, bro. Like, it's probably a whole bunch of creators around here we don't know about, but there's no outlet.
Can you imagine something like that being in South Carolina?
I'm telling y'all, they need to put that shit on, like, campus, a content creation studio.
Bro, we can really be the next Georgia.
That's why I left Allen. At first.
For real?
They wasn't letting me be creative in the HBCU. Oh, I don't want to talk.
Bro, let's
Go
talk
ahead,
about
go
it.
ahead.
Because me and
Yeah.
LaShawn, you go to the Benedict too, bro. Like, we be feeling like they just groom us to work for white people, basically, bro. But everybody not on that path. Like,
Or just to work a 9 to 5.
yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to say. Everybody don't want to work a 9 to 5. Everybody want to be employees. We want to be the employers.
Yeah.
We want to be the people that own the building, or the people that you can come have fun with, that own the clubs. Y'all just teaching us how to go sit in the cube and please our boss. That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm in school for the networking to meet people like y'all, not necessarily the education.
And that's real. But one thing I'm going to tell you is get that education just to have it.
Thanks.
You don't have to,
Yeah.
but just, you know what I mean? Until you get soak as much you can up. But like I was about to tell you, I started at Allen University. My second year there, I'm asking the person of a student activity. I'm like, hey, can we get the auditorium and do some events? You know what I mean? Like, let's do some shows, like fashion shows. Let's do like little plays and everything. She says, oh, if you want to do that, you should have went to another school.
Wow.
I said, oh, okay. And I ain't gonna say a name because she was a great woman and everything, but that right there is showing me like, I gotta do this. I gotta do what makes me happy.
Yeah, you do.
Cause I'm molded into, like you just said, I'm boxed into a 9 to 5 career to the point that I'm meeting other people that graduate college right now who are stuck. They're not happy.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, I want to do this. I want to work this 9 to 5. I want to get this career. And I'm thinking to myself, you're not even happy. You're miserable. You're miserable. Like you can't even do what you want because you're so focused on this. I gotta get into this job. I gotta take this test. Or I go back to school to get into this career. When you're really into doing hair.
Bro, that's what I meet so many people at school, right? And it's like, man, I'm going to school for sports management, but I really like modeling. So, bro, why don't you do modeling?
Sports modeling.
Man, like, it's like the expectation of your parents. But I feel like a lot of people just been told, bro, you supposed to go to school, go to college, and get a job. Like, it ain't no way around it. That's how you got to live your life.
Man.
But, like, bro, since we discovered podcasting,
Yeah.
I already told my mama I'm getting rich off podcasting.
Well,
I'm not working no job.
I had told, like, you know, like, because I had a conversation with, like, my pops. So I get that. Because I said, so how much do I got to give you to, like, just retire you? He said, man, you just got to give me $300,000. Because, you know, we all get big houses, and, you know, cause we got to pay that off. And then I said, all right, bet. Just know this podcast, it's going to be it. And then he smiled, and he didn't say nothing. Because he knew, like, because I remember, like, when we first started, like, the podcast, because he was the first person, like, just, like, to listen to it. So, like, my father, like, believing in me, man, that opened up my whole heart because, like, you know, like, because he said we go to school to please our parents, but when we graduate, man, I really don't even want to do this for real. So it's like, man, you really gotta tap in, like, to yourself, bro.
It's definitely like when JB said, like, when his brothers came, he was like, JB got the party bumping, like, you just want that reassurance from your folks, be like, yeah, we behind you.
Yeah.
But like when you first start, that's a prime lesson we had to learn. Like people don't tap in until they see it's cool to follow you.
Here's where the mental health comes in, because you said something about your mental health. My mental health comes in. You gotta motivate yourself.
You can push the mic over the Liberty.
You gotta motivate yourself, meaning like this. Because my brothers believed in me, I tell myself I can't really mess up. Because I got people behind me, I got friends that believe in me. They believe in the process, in the journey. They might not see it, but they see me being motivated. So my mental health sometimes has to be healthy to just keep going, waking up every day, just keep starting over. I mean, it's small things that people don't know. I'd be like, dang, this building wants so much. It came in for that many people. But I'm looking for other buildings. They're like, oh, we don't want that type of crowd. So when the young people do come out there and they act a fool sometimes, it's like, damn, y'all making it harder for me. But I don't tell them. I just keep going. Mental health, you gotta stay healthy. You gotta stay mentally healthy and happy.
Take the positives within the
keep
negatives.
going, yeah. Always block out the negatives.
Most definitely. Like another thing you just said, like within what you ask for, you got to deal with all the shit that come with it.
Right.
Because if I want to be the biggest DJ and throw the latest parties, there's gonna be some bullshit. There's gonna be some people that act a fool. There's gonna be some people that
It kind of comes with the game now.
Yeah, dude.
Most definitely, bro. So like, I really want to talk into like we talk about financial literacy here on Official Side.
Oh yeah, we do.
It's lit.
So let's talk about the financial side of DJing and throwing parties. Like, how much does it cost to throw like your typical event? And like, what's the potential earning you can earn from an event?
So to tell you the truth, man, you can make a lot of money out of this. You can make like this. This basically has been a career for me right now. The negative thing about it is if you don't save your money, you won't be able to be consistent.
Ooh.
So you find a building, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say you rent out your building for $500, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you put up $500, how much do you want to make back?
At least double. Yeah, if it's like double, triple that.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So now with that comes marketing, promoting. Now that's how I meet someone like this that's lit, my boy Jax, who has good energy. You say, yo, bro, you want to promote me? Let's do parties together. Instead of him doing his own party or me competing against him, we come together. Now everybody's in one big building. Everybody's going home happy. Or not everybody's going home happy, but everybody's going home having a good time. Because it's really hard to split this money up with 5 or 6 people when you're trying to keep staying consistent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you gotta have people that are really loyal and understand the game. You can't have people that's greedy. Because they start being like, yo, bro, I want some of that. Now, you give them money, you make everybody else happy. Boom, the brand is going down.
Yeah.
Because you can't get another building.
Yeah.
Because you only made $1,500.
You can't please everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll tell you this. For big parties like Halloween, you need to plan a month and a half ahead. For a party where you're just trying to make $1,500, you can do that this weekend. Just gotta have everybody around you promoting. And make sure you're not in the same circle. If y'all all best friends in this room, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna pick all 3 of y'all to be promoters. I'm gonna pick one friend out of this group and pick one friend out of those 3 girls that live in another area in the neighborhood. Another neighborhood. Now y'all bringing the whole city out.
Yeah.
But y'all gotta be consistent. I gotta see that y'all know who you're hitting marketing wise. And another thing that really plays into part with this, social media, Instagram. I look at followers. You might have 10,000 followers, but you might be getting 30 likes. You know what I mean? You might have 1,000 followers, but you're getting 700 likes. I'm gonna hit the person that's giving 700 likes because you have active people that know you and actually following you. You're not out here buying your followers.
Buying followers.
So I hit you up. Hey, can you throw this on your Instagram one time? Boom. That's like 200, 300 people that's watching that on your story. Now, out of that 200, 300 people, they see that over and over. 30 of them is like, hey, I'm about to go out. I ain't got nothing going on this Friday, Saturday. I'm going out there. So that's $10 at the door. It's $300. 30 times 10.
Y'all do the math.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey man, that's dope, man. Hey man, cause I just like this, you know, cause you don't see this like every day. Cause you know, when I used to go to parties and clubs and DJs, man, they be older, like 40, 50. But man, just seeing somebody that's in their 20s like doing this, man, like that's major, bro.
And like I was watching this dude in Atlanta, 21 Savage DJ. Shout out to 21 Savage DJ. He was on Instagram saying, DJ's not as fun as it is. Wonder why? These promoters are going home with $1,000 and DJ's going home with $300. I'm looking at that laughing like, yo, y'all crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all better understand that. Y'all better understand your growth.
Yeah.
And your worth. And y'all better start throwing these events. If I tap in with all the DJs right now, we throw one big party. Where do you think everybody's going?
To that party.
To DJ's party.
Yeah.
They ain't going to a promoter's party. So DJs need to understand, like, listen, I'm gonna work consistently to the point that my crowd follows me, and boom, I'm gonna throw my own events. DJs, back in the days, before the rappers, do you know who was out here making the parties lit?
DJs and producers.
DJs would bring all the equipment. DJs started being nice and giving the host the mic. Next thing you know, the host started rapping along with the DJs. Next thing you know, the host started calling themselves the MCs.
Yeah.
Now the MCs call themselves rappers.
That's crazy, bro.
It's true, man.
Y'all just got the game, man. Official DJ JB, man. Injects in the house, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Official side fashion, man. Fashion, financial literacy, and mindset through the lenses of young creators and entrepreneurs. Y'all just got one of the dopest entrepreneurs, man. Official DJ JB and Jets, man. Y'all got anything else y'all want to say, man, to the people?
Thanks for tapping in, and whatever you do, wake up every day and find something to motivate you. There was a time before DJing where, like I told you, I wasn't happy. I was going with the wind, going to school just because my family told me that was the thing to do, or go to the army. But if you find something that makes you happy, like my friends right here found this podcast, make sure you put 110% in. You stay creative, because there's someone out there that's waking up every day trying to do the same thing that you're doing. But you got to find a way to say, yo, stay competitive, stay new, stay brand new, and keep going. Don't put your head down when you're like, yo, I can't find nothing now. I told my homegirls yesterday in the group chat,
Yeah.
I said, if you're not dreaming, if you have no goals, dream, envision something until you find something you want. That's it.
Definitely, Jets. Any heartwarming words you want to say, man, before this
Man,
man get over with?
Just always remember, closed mouth don't get fed. Like, if you know some people and you always, you know what I'm saying, you want to talk to somebody and you feel like you're going to get turned down, or you feel like, you know what I'm saying, they're not going to like you, speak to them. You never know. You might not get the outcome. Because, you know what I'm saying, I spoke to him. I look where I'm at. Y'all could be in the same position I'm in, or the same position we all in, just by knowing somebody. So just remember, like, it's not always what you know, it's who you know.
Most definitely some major gems, bro. Official side fashion, always something new on the way.
Yes, sir.
You should have followed me at Mansa Musa, MANSAMUZA. Y'all can plug y'all Instagrams too.
Oh, yeah, Agent 12. You already know. Go ahead.
Wait, basketball play name right here. Official DJ JB.
It's _Jets with a Z. And also, I want to shout out my clothing line page, papercut.co.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah, most definitely, man. We're going to be doing some stuff with Jets pretty soon. Official Fashion Fridays. We can put something together, most definitely.
Yep.
Official Site Fashion out. New podcast drop every Monday. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Visuals are out, bro. Be sure y'all want to see our face. Get to know my face, man.
Oh, yeah. Peace and blessings, family, for sure.
Peace and blessings.
Liddy.